Welcome guys to a video on Chat GPT Code Interpreter. In this video we're going to try and make a text adventure game that is procedural generated. Let's get started. So our first thing we will enter is let's make a D&D based text adventure game. That way it knows the whole project will be about that. And once we hit send, it will begin to tell us basically how we should start. We should start with the basics and everything else. Now it will ask us basically what we want. So, you know what? I have a better idea than a text adventure game. Coding a D&D combat simulator, which, if put correctly, will simulate combat. Like that guy's Hunger Games game. And it'll give us all this: character entities, combat sequence, actions, and combat resolution. Which once it finishes, we'll tell it what to do. It's asking, does it sound good? How detailed do we want simulator be? I want it to be at least detailed enough to have the spell wish. Now it's going to tell us all we need, including characters and entities, spells, combat sequence, actions, and combat resolution. So it's telling us who do we want to control our characters. So since So it just recommended us a bunch of stuff, including flat files, databases, and in memory. So we're going to actually say, yes, this sounds good. Let's proceed. So the first thing it's going to do is create the basic character class and combat sequence. Which, as you can see here, it will start coding for us. I didn't specify a class, so it chose wizard. So creating all these classes and things it needs. It's creating rolling dice, which I've used so much I now recognize it. It actually just told us that this would be passed until we are able to do it. And it's defining two characters, casting, combat loop, print outcome of combat. So this is, it seems, being set. So, okay. So the wizards attacked each other. Wins with 5 hit points left. Okay. So it's going to define more. We want this to be more detailed, don't we? So now it's going to modify our character class and combat loops to handle the spell casting, which should be eventually detailed enough to handle class or spell wish. We might see if we need to make a. I'm going to ask this thing if we need to make a separate file to handle the spells, the amount of spells, because otherwise this could get really a long file, very long. So as you can see, it just included spell fireball for one action used. So as you can see, the spell can miss now or deal damage. So wizard casts fireball, wizard 2 for 15 damage, wizard misses, wizard 1, and this happened over here. So they define spell class, modify character class, and for testing, we create fireball spell and give it a wizard 1. One with 25 health points left. Yes. We're going to tell it what we want to do next. So, we're going to ask it, do we need a separate file to list all the spells out? So, here's a limitation of ChatGPT. It is telling us it can't create separate files, just need to do with it the script. So, we'll tell it we want have it be turn by turn and simulate in a sorta real time way. So now it's going to answer us, and I think it'll say to simulate a combat in a more real time way, we could introduce a delay to give the illusion of time passing. So we'll go ahead and tell it yes, we want this. So this was just a basic overview of Code GPT. If you guys want to see more and want this game linked once I finish up with it, go ahead and subscribe. Once I finish up with this, I'll link in the description. If you guys have enough likes, if you want it, remember subscribe and follow. Thank you.